Welcome to the AC 24/7 Top Story Countdown. We'll guide you through the biggest news of the day. Our focus, advocating our rights, advocating equality, advocating health, and advocating Earth. Here's our pick for number 4.
It is Kim Jong-un's first known trip outside of North Korea in more than 4 years. Not to China, the country that's propped his country up for decades, but Russia, historically North Korea's second closest ally.
He is basically hedging against possible change in Chinese position. China might make a deal behind his back with the Americans. China might get in a serious economic trouble.
Beijing has said the Putin-Kim meeting is a matter for those two countries, but in recent years has made a clear move towards Russia as relations with the United States worsen. Xi Jinping has met Vladimir Putin 40 times in 10 years. That's according to US think tank CSIS, in bilateral and multilateral settings. The Kremlin says another meeting is upcoming. While China is not believed to have provided arms to Russia, an unclassified report by US intelligence says it has given technology that is helping Moscow in its war on Ukraine. Xi's no-show at the recent G20 in India also points to his diplomatic priorities.
It's actually gone beyond just this meeting. The meeting that China held of the BRIC nations, bringing in Iran and other countries, was an effort to show that China could organize an alternative bloc to the West. And of course, Russia's a part of that.
South Korean intelligence assesses the idea of bilateral military drills between Russia and North Korea was pitched by Russian Defense Minister Sergei Shoigu when he was in Pyongyang in July. Interaction Pyongyang is not generally party to, but could learn a lot from. Military cooperation, which experts believe could then include China.
I think it's possible, and indeed highly likely, because it will be seen as a kind of symmetric answer to the recent joint military exercises near the Korean Peninsula by the Americans, Japanese, and South Koreans.
TheAdvocateChannel.com looks at the world through the lens of equality and inclusion. Subscribe, like, and share now. AC 24/7's Top Story Countdown continues with our producer's pick for number 3.
It took us more than 7 hours to get from Benghazi to the city of Derna, and that is a drive that typically takes about 3 hours, and that is because so many roads, so many bridges around Derna have been destroyed, and you can imagine what that means for the aid, for the relief, for the support that would be coming into the city, and how difficult it is at this time. And driving in at night, this felt like a ghost town. It is eerily quiet, and everywhere you look, you see damage and destruction. It's dark, it's nighttime, but we can still see so much destruction around here. It feels like a war zone. It feels like a bomb had gone off here, a big bomb had gone off here. And it's very hard to stand here and not imagine what people in this city went through. Thousands of people lost their lives. More than 10,000 right now unaccounted for. And everyone you speak to here fears that that death toll is only going to rise in the coming days. And all this destruction, the loss of life, officials are telling us this all happened in less than 2 hours, perhaps an hour and a half, they believe, after those dams burst and the water came sweeping through the city, wiping out entire neighborhoods, they say, sweeping buildings, infrastructure, cities, homes, families into the sea. It is just unimaginable what has taken place in the city, and it has left so many people here in shock. Libyans tell us they're used to war, they're used to death, they're used to loss, but nothing could have prepared them for this. On our drive into Derna, we saw so many cars coming in from different parts of the country, from the far west, from the south, Libyans coming together, coming here to deliver aid, to volunteer, to support the people in this part of the country and the people of Derna. And it seems that this divided country has come together, that this tragedy, this loss has brought them together, at least for now.
Like the Advocate channel on Facebook for the best way to get updated stories that advocate for equality, justice, our rights, and more. AC 24/7 continues with today's top 2 pick.
The 3-count indictment by the Justice Department stems from a gun Hunter Biden bought and possessed for about 11 days in 2018. The charges, according to the indictment, lying on an ATF form and to a federally licensed gun dealer by falsely swearing he wasn't using or addicted to any illegal drugs, though he was struggling with addiction to crack cocaine at the time, and illegally possessing a gun while addicted to drugs. Earlier this summer, Hunter Biden went to federal court planning for a plea deal where he would plead guilty to 2 federal tax misdemeanors, and the gun charge would eventually be dropped if Hunter Biden passed regular drug tests and stayed out of legal trouble. The deal collapsed when a judge overseeing the case questioned it. After that, Attorney General Merrick Garland elevated the U.S. attorney overseeing the probe, David Weiss, to special counsel status.
Getting Hunter Biden on the gun charge is like getting Jeffrey Dahmer on littering.
I, as a Democrat, am saying that if Hunter Biden, the president's son, committed crimes, he should be held accountable for them. You don't hear any Republicans saying that if Donald Trump committed crimes, he should be held accountable for them.
President Joe Biden, speaking about the economy in Maryland today, did not address the indictment. Hunter Biden's lawyer issued a statement saying, in part, Hunter Biden possessing an unloaded gun for 11 days was not a threat to public safety, but a prosecutor with all the power imaginable, bending to political pressure, presents a grave threat to our system of justice. It's unclear when Hunter Biden will make his initial appearance on the charges in court. I'm Emily Schmidt reporting.
Follow the Advocate channel on Twitter and Instagram to stay updated on stories that matter every day. We're now at our number 1 story of the day. Take a look.
We are the union! We are the union!
Strikes underway as the clock ticks past the midnight deadline to close the deal.
I don't know how I'm going to survive, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to be out here striking.
We're going to be here as long as we can, until we get what we deserve. It's time.
Of the union's 145,000 members, nearly 13,000 are on strike Friday. The United Auto Workers Union announcing the start of targeted action at 3 select plants in Michigan, Missouri, and Ohio.
This strategy will keep the companies guessing. It will give our national negotiators maximum leverage and flexibility in bargaining. And if we need to go all out, we will.
The union is asking for ambitious raises in wages, benefits, and job protections for members. Ford CEO Jim Farley saying Thursday the company can't afford those demands.
40% will put us out of business. We would lose $15 billion. We would have to cut people, close plants. What's the good of that?
They could double our wages and they could not raise the price of vehicles, and they would still make billions of dollars.
GM issuing this statement. We will continue to bargain in good faith with the union to reach an agreement as quickly as possible for the benefit of our team members, customers, suppliers, and communities across the U.S. I'm Gloria Pasmino reporting.
Thanks for watching the Advocate channel's top stories. We're on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube. Follow, like, and share, or check out advocatechannel.com for even more stories that advocate for you.